Well, it's week 3 of LCS. I'm joined right now by Zven from TSM to talk a little bit about their match just now. It's an interesting week here. We were discussing today how the games have been a little slower and longer. Of course, this coverage brought to you by Alienware. Why do you think it is that this week we're seeing like a departure after we saw a lot of really fast games the last 2 weeks?
I'm not really sure, honestly. I think teams have a tendency to slow down a little bit in the mid game. It feels like early game might be explosive, but the mid game is always slow, and the late game is like one team fight, suddenly burn, and then the game ends in 5 minutes after. It feels like that's the NA LCS way of playing right now, and people are, I won't say afraid of making mistakes, but there's definitely like a lot of stage fright, maybe. I don't know what it is, but the games are just slow in mid game in NA. And whereas in EU, it feels like one team just rolls over the other team in 25 minutes, and then the game is just lost. And it feels like one mistake, GG.
Are you able to do you watch like the LEC games or the Pro View and is it can you learn a lot from those games whenever they're so stompy, or are you like I don't know?
I think you can learn some things about lane phase. I watch some people's lane phase. I watch mainly like the top of the table 80 carries. I watch Perk's point of view sometimes, mostly him and the good teams. You see what the game looks like from his point of view, so I can understand what he's doing and what his team is doing. That enables him to do what he wants, and it helps to watch like from his point of view, more so than the VOD itself. So it's useful, but I don't think it's like a crazy new tech that allows everyone to be better. But I think it does help a little bit. Yeah. I think it's most of a laning phase though that it helps people, I think.
Okay, so laning phase, because as you were saying, it gets kind of stompy over there, but at least the lane phase stuff is helpful right now.
Yeah, I think people can watch lane phase, watch how they trade, and when they base, how much gold they have. These kind of things can help a lot, and watching when they put their wards down and why, and these kind of things can help a lot, I think. Yeah.
All right, so it does look as though TL has maybe been dethroned as the team that had like that solid position last split. Who do you think is the best team in North America right now?
Team Liquid. I think you said they did dethrone, which is true. They're not first place anymore, but they are the best team, and I don't think it's close. Honestly, I feel like the loss to Fox was them being over cocky / confidence. They just ran down 2 fights in a row, and they could play much better in those fights. And against CLG, it felt like I didn't see the whole game, but I think they could have won that as well. So I feel like TL, from a fundamental standpoint, is by far the best team in NA. And I'm pretty sure they will be at the top of the table at the end of the split and be in the finals, most likely too.
Do you think they'll finish first?
No.
Okay. You don't think TL will finish first?
No, TSM will.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean in the finals.
Okay,
I meant on the split rankings. Yeah.
Well, they're down 1 game, 2 games if Optic wins, I guess, on first place. So, I mean, they could make it still. I think they'll still be 1, 2, or 3 at least. So, I think they have a slow start, but I don't think the games lost are like them getting outplayed super hard or anything. So, I'm sure the top 1, 2, 3 will still be at least TL in there. So, yeah.
What do you think is TSM's position right now, and how's the strength of the team in this 3rd week?
I think our first 3 games were very subpar, mediocre, but I think the last 2 games we've been playing better. I think we played well early game, and then we slow down a little bit too much. So we need to, I think, play a little bit faster in the mid game, and then we should be good.
Right now, 100 Thieves is playing against Golden Guardians. Yeah. Do you have any insight into what might be the problem with that team?
We don't scrim 100 Thieves very much. We scrim Golden Guardians. Golden Guardians is actually a good team in scrims. They play really aggressive. They play a lot of early game champions, during stages as well, so no secret. They play like super aggressive and super early game champion focused, and they try to snowball super hard, and they lose. They fall behind, but I think GGS should be winning. I mean, I hope they're winning at least, because they're better than 100 Thieves. I think GGS is like kind of a stomp or get stomped team. Okay. In scrims at least, they often tend to win games really fast or lose them really quickly. So I assume right now, I don't see the match, but I think GGS either very far ahead or very far behind.
Gotcha. I saw the stat that popped up on screen that said that was your first LCS win on Caitlyn just now. Did you know that?
I'm pretty sure that's a lie.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't count like EU LCS games, I also think it's also my first game in NA LCS, so that makes sense. But
yeah. So it was your first and your first win. Why has it been so long, or why haven't we seen Caitlyn wins from you before?
Caitlyn got small buffs. Her old buff a long time ago. Her trap got buffed. Her Q got a buff, I think, like a rank thing, and then her AD got base buff next patch. So small buffs, but also the meta is changing right now. Things like Karma, Lux, Morgana is more meta now than they were before. Kate is very good with like Lux and Morgana because I can set up her like bind the trap combo whereas teams like Braum, Alistar, Tom aren't so good with Caitlyn. So it feels like just the small buffs and a meta change in supports have made Caitlyn better now. So she's been like a sleeper OP for a while.
Are you at all excited about the team fight tactics announcement?
No.
Okay. You've never played auto chess, you don't care?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't play games like auto chess, but I do watch some random games sometimes on Twitch, but I don't play auto games generally. Unless I'm like home during the off season, then I play some random shit, but yeah, don't give a shit about that new thing.
I have this like interesting theory that the players and the teams that have the least amount of players that care about team fight tactics or have played auto chess, those teams will do a lot better in the next couple of weeks, because I almost wonder how many people will get distracted by this game mode.
Yeah, it's a weird trend how, even though I think in NA a lot of people don't play much solo queue, the pro players, they seem to care a lot about other games or outside of the game activities, which is it's fine I think, but I think in general NA players aren't as committed to solo queue as other pro players in other regions, which is not a good thing, but it's not like a super bad thing if you have a moderate amount of solo queue.
Yeah.
But I don't think that in NA a lot of people play a lot of other games and they play random shit all the time and they don't really play the game outside of scrims, which I think is a bad thing for the region overall. But yeah, it seems to be a trend. Yeah. But I don't think that a new game will like make the region worse, but maybe a little bit, but not like that much. Yeah. But yeah, it seems to be a trend.
Is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
I want to say that we had a bad start, but I think we're coming back slowly. Our scrims have been good, not just like win-lose, but overall gameplay. So thank you to the people that stick with us, even though we're not super good right now, because I think soon we'll be good. I'm not going to say that we will smurf soon or our Wrath will be Swift, but we will have Swift Wrath soon, and we will smurf soon.
So okay, whatever. Anyway, thank you so much, Zven, for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching the interview. You might have heard or seen my outro for the M15, which is new from Alienware, but take a look at the M17. It's also an awesome computer. You've got both options. You got 15, you got 17. They're both beautiful machines available in Dark Side of the Moon or Lunar Light. This stuff is now available over on the Alienware site, alienware.com/Travis. Really fantastic stuff. Brodin and I have been using their earlier model to edit and play games and do all this stuff for quite some time. Love the computer, super excited about the new design, and thank you so much for watching this, and thanks to Alienware for supporting. You can check all that stuff out in the description, alienware.com/Travis right below, and there's also Travis10 off, which is a code that'll save you 10% off of your purchase.